It's often the case that our customers set up a new configuration or modify an existing one and would like the reassurance that records will be routed as intended outside of a live environment. Those of you who have used our test tool know it's really useful but limited to a single distributor at a time, which can be time consuming. Assignment Simulator effectively provides a mechanism for a previewed simulation of assignment of that record across all your teams and all your distributors. You can receive feedback in one of two ways. Firstly, the quick simulation shows you which team and distributor that record goes to, or you have the option to pick the full simulation, which allows you to go through the results and see specifically why a particular distributor assigned the record, or why it didn't for that matter. You will have a number of options at hand which will help you mimic what would happen in a live situation. We anticipate Assignment Simulator will be used for troubleshooting, but also to test new configurations or changes to existing ones, but essentially to help better understand what DE is doing when it comes to assignment. So let's show you how this will work via a short demo. You can get to Assignment Simulator in a couple of ways. The team list and distributor list pages allow you to open it in a modal via those pages. You simply go to the three dots on the top right hand side and select Assignment Simulation. You can also access it directly from a record via the Distribution Engine Record Detail, which is a Lightning component you can add to your layout. You just need to click the View the Assignment Simulation link here at the bottom. As we've accessed it directly from the record, you can see it's pre-populated the record ID here. We can pick a full or quick simulation from these buttons. So let's start with a quick simulation. You can also mimic a date and time, and this will take into consideration shifts, out of office and holidays. It can also help with new setups. For example, over the weekend a record comes in at 5 AM in the morning. It probably doesn't go to anyone, and that's something you'll need to address if you did need it to route at that time. Overwrite source allows you to treat the source as if it were different for the purpose of the simulation. This allows you to mimic a queue, a user, or status used by your distributors as a source, so the record does not have to be modified for the simulation. You can ignore caps if you just want to test and aren't concerned if your users are busy at this point in time. You can also include inactive teams and distributors to test new configuration. And here at the bottom, you can stop the simulation once it's found someone to assign to, or you can let it run through everything, even once it's found a recipient. You then hit Run Simulation and it will go away and do its thing. So here you can see the team and distributor have come back, and that's all you may want to see. But if we click through, which is the equivalent of a full simulation, it takes you to this Explorer page, which allows you to navigate through the simulation. Here at the top, we can remind ourselves what our setup was, and where we can also navigate back to the record if we so wished. Results are displayed grouped by team in assignment order. We can go through team by team and see which of them could have accepted that record, and then drill down into each distributor, checking where things would have failed or matched. You'll be able to go through and find out why a record has been assigned to someone or not, as the case may be. So the simulator is great at telling you which distributor will be responsible for routing the record. That is something we can do with confidence as long as you don't change your distributor setup. So what it will do is help people understand how DE works, and specifically what setup criteria affect the distribution of records. It's something we will continue to enhance and build out over our coming releases.